Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know, if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I'm gonna give y'all some time to tune in. Hope everybody had a blessed and productive Tuesday. Hope everybody was able to get through the day, especially with all the madness going on in the world. Just hope everybody was able to just get home safe and sound. And I also want to take the time to thank people that tuned in this morning. The title was clear as day. Um, this is a part. This is a part two, technically, but you already know what it is. Dr. Lena Blessings, Chris Salute. Y'all already know. But I was adamant about what I said this morning. Um, we as we as strong, stern men gotta stop apologizing for things that we stand on and that we believe in. And it's the truth. Who is anybody to tell you what you can and can't believe in and what you can and can't say out your mouth? You know, like I said, there are rules that are being broken day in and day out. And the thing is, you can't decide when it comes to us. We can't decide to come out the rules and just say what's truthful and what's not. Little Daryl Salute. Oh, and that's the problem now. Like I said, it's not a race thing. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. Period. Because it doesn't matter. We done had some strong males of different races who have spoken out on truths, and when it's all said and done, it's like you want to silence them. You can't silence people when they telling the truth. Yeah, I couldn't silence George Carlin, may he rest in peace. And that was one politically correct comedian because he didn't care. He was always telling some damn truth. It's a lot of people that when they tell the truth, that's when shit start going sideways for them. And then you got some that'll stand on it because they don't care. Because it's about the truth, you know. And there was some truth back in the days if y'all was watching some of his comedy specials and stuff. He was speaking some dead ass truth. Even on these interviews, he was always speaking something truth. Yo, real salute, bro. But it's the truth. I could respect that man because he was always saying something truthful, and it wasn't about a race thing. It was about the truth. You know, it's a lot of people, like I said, that's always telling truth, speaking and standing on what they feel is right. And you got people that'll get mad because they ain't trying to stand down. No, I shouldn't have to stand down when I'm speaking on something that I believe in. I shouldn't have to conform to nothing because you want me to conform to something. It's not the way the world works. You know? It's time for a lot of y'all men to really take that stand on what you believe in. That's really about it. You know, nobody should be able to tell you anything, especially if it's from a moral standpoint. You know, they always try to tell you there's certain things you can't say in the workplace or you can't do in the workplace. But there are rules that are being violated in the workplace day in and day out. But the main thing is, as long as everybody's quiet about it, nobody has to worry about nothing. That needs to stop too. Like, come on. This is exactly why we have things happening as we happening now. You know, not supposed to sit back and just allow things to happen under your watch. No, supposed to stand on that. And when it comes to certain situations in life, you're going to have no choice but to take a stand, especially if it's something that you know you believe in. You know, and it's the truth. Some people don't want to handle that. Same to you, Dr. Lena, and to everybody else, you know. But I think, like I said, it's about time to stand on your fucking square. If you said something, especially if you know it was a righteous thing to do and say, you stand on that. Like I said, the man upstairs is going to protect you from a lot of shit. You just got to put him first when it comes to this. You know, you put God first, and then everything else falls right into place. You know, and like I said, sometimes God is going to give you a test right then and there to see exactly if you standing on what you standing on. You know, and if you right about these things, you're supposed to continue to stand on. And the problem is, every time you stand on truth and you stand on the right things, the devil try to bring a lot of bullshit your way. They try. Homie, I don't even know you. This is the first time I'm seeing you in this chat, bro. So you already know it's the truth. Well, if you want to roast a rap, we got a date for that, which is Thursday. You that nice with it? Thursday we got open mic music and poetry. And Mr. Andrew, another one. You just came in here, never seen you a day in my life. You ain't even say, hey, what's going on? You ain't even come in here and address me as a man and say, hey, how you doing? See, this is what we not doing. Well, since you're not waiting until Thursday, be on the block list about that one. And you too, my man, because this is what we not going to do. Don't come in somebody's house being all disrespectful. Like, we're not doing that. About that one. This is what we're not going to do. See, I don't know what y'all used to or what house y'all used to going into and just not talking to the people in the house, but you got me fucked up. All the way fucked up. And like I said, if I haven't seen you in here before, if you ain't even letting it be known you a new fucking sub or whoever, don't think you just popping up on the panel. It's just as simple as that. Now I can stand on that. But I be talking about with idiotic shit that you got to deal with day in and day out. And I don't know who you thought you was going to be able to roast, but you must not know me from a hole in the wall. Because I'll be on 10 real quick. I'll probably be the one you'll be upset with for real. So don't come in here thinking it's going to be an easy fucking fix over here. It's not. Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. Because when I see names that I know for a fact I haven't seen in here at all, I know how to snipe these niggas and let them stay where the fuck they at. I don't care if you got 20 accounts. Keep coming in here, you're going to keep getting your shit sniped. That's it. Yo, Kenny, salute, bro. No, but I stand on that. We as men got to stop always fucking apologizing and trying to get along, go along with everything. No, got to stop that shit, man. Just like I said, not gonna come over here with the dumb distractions. And if I don't know you, you definitely not coming up here. And if you haven't been anywhere in the vicinity of even saying anything, don't think you just coming up here. Like I said, you got a different type of content creator when it comes to certain things. But I'm not straying away from the message that I'm talking about right now. And that message is prevalent. Stop apologizing for shit you stood on. Most likely, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, most likely, realist. I see you, Tanya. Blessings, sis. Yeah, bro. So that's what you gonna have to do. But see, that's the thing. Like I said, I'm not gonna be sitting here taking my time on no laptop doing none of that extra shit until it's time to really do so. Like I said, for anybody that want to come in here and think you're gonna disrupt the lesson, I'm gonna use you as a lesson. So let that be a lesson to the two people who just got sniped out of here. And I don't care how many accounts you got, you're gonna continue to get sniped in here. Not disrupting class in here. Sorry. We don't do those. And you probably one of those people right now that will fold and apologize when somebody tell you, oh, you better fucking say this shit before you lose your job. Y'all niggas be the first ones, like everybody else. Yo, my bad. Yo, you know we ain't mean like that. So a lot of y'all niggas ain't standing on nothing that. You know? And this is why I was going into a degree this morning. Give a damn what position in life you in. If you stood on sit, like I said earlier, this is exactly why some of the youngins now ain't respecting shit as they like now. They not respecting shit to a degree. How can you respect something when the person that just sat here and made a stern statement about something, all of a sudden went back and apologized? Like, come on. And if they want to apologize for something that you felt in your heart was right, then imagine what's wrong. You want to fucking sit there and apologize for that too? Oh, can't do that. I'm telling you, it's a real wicked world out here. Even when it comes to trying to put something out for the people, you're gonna always have idiots trying to interrupt shit. This is how I know when niggas don't be having much of a life, or this is what I know for a fact you doing something good and they gonna keep coming. Let them keep coming. And I'm gonna keep knocking them the fuck down. That's it. Yo, Cherokee, salute, bro. Like I said, it's this everything that's done in the dark will fucking eventually hit the light. And for some people, light was already bought when you had these people who stood up on shit that they fucking believed in and stood firm on it. I don't care about losing this position or any of this other shit when it comes to doing the right things. Squad, you already know, bro. Salute. Y'all just tuning in, hit the like button. Like I said, stop apologizing for shit. If you stood on something right and it was morally right, stand on it. Like I said, sometimes you're gonna have to put yourself in a fucking position where even if it looked like it might be dire, you go by not just faith, but you just gotta make sure you stand firm in what you believe. You know. Now I already know that. But that's like that in real life, nigga. You gonna have real good, genuine people doing real, genuine shit, and you always gonna have somebody who's either hating on something or they mad because you presenting something better than them instead of getting their own selves together, or at least doing the right thing and saying, "Yo, how you manage to maintain this, that, and third? How did you acquire this?" Sometimes it's good to just ask questions, but you got people that don't know how to articulate or even act like they can have a normal conversation. So I can kind of see why some people be mad. It's not that hard to have a real conversation amongst people. If you can't do that, then that just goes to show you your life is in turmoil. Because who are you really having conversations with? Who's actually building you up? See, you got the right nigga. Like I keep telling y'all, You know, because there's no change in me, there's no difference in me. And like I said, I'm the most respectful person I could be. But when you tread them lines, there's no coming back from that. And shout outs to one of my CI niggas too. I didn't even know he was in here yesterday. That's my real nigga. Like that's my real nigga. So if y'all happen to see a name in there, like last night, don't snipe Heineken. That's my nigga right there. That's somebody I really know. That's my nigga. You know, everything else, if it don't look like it been in here at all, snipe it. Because if not, I'm definitely sniping, and it's gonna be to a point where I'm gonna find out how many accounts you got, and I'm gonna snipe that main account so you can't get none of them shits out. So I'm definitely about to be on some shit soon. The niggas about to be upset. Yo, John Shaft, salute. It is. It's pointless and it's stupid for a lot of them because it's like all this time you wasting trolling or trying to be fucking stupid could have been using it to be smart. That's why I said it's just things I'm not going to entertain. Definitely not. And I don't see how somebody can come out of nowhere and talk about, oh, we roasting tonight. Nigga, who the fuck are you? First of all, you present yourself as you're supposed to present yourself. When you step in somebody's house, bitch, you supposed to fucking give automatic, hello, how you doing? Let me find out. I gotta give y'all trolls a guideline on how to fuck with me. Cause this is the only guideline you getting. When you come in this fucking house, you put some respect on his name, nigga. That's it. And if you're not gonna put respect, you getting thrown the fuck out. You will be like Jazzy Jeff getting tossed out the mansion every fucking time. Don't give a fuck who you are. And then when I see shit like this is where it goes back to what I was saying before. It'll be people like this that got time to do this. And it'll be the first ones to be apologizing once they said something. And now boss get on them, or not even boss, somebody just get on them. Now it's, yo, my bad, I didn't mean it like that. You know, it's this, that, and the third. Y'all would be the type of niggas that be quickly apologizing. And y'all would be the dumbasses that'll sit here and probably allow shit to happen as we speak. You know, we see what it is. You can't get mad when somebody is really bringing genuine shit to the game. The game is changing, whether y'all fucking trolls want to believe it or not. The game is changing, but it's not changing for the better of y'all. It's changing for the better for the real ones. Eventually, at some point, a lot of y'all gonna get weaned out, and we gonna see what it really is. And I'm betting on my pinky finger that for those who are sitting there doing that, if you are a content creator, your channel should be solidified to where you don't need a troll account at all. You feel you that solidified, you don't got a troll, period. But like I said, the truth will damn sure unfold. Yeah, nah, and that's what I'm saying. Nobody's talking about nothing. Like I said, when we do be cutting up and roasting, it's when we cutting up and roasting too. Music. We ain't cutting up and roasting nobody on this chat unless we have to. And not even that. Again, who the fuck are you to come in somebody's house and don't respect the fucking house owner? Make that make sense. So I'll be saying some of y'all come straight in blatantly, won't even fucking say nothing, but you want to talk shit. Just like in real life, bitch, have some manners when you step in this motherfucking house. Try that one. And you know what? That's the sad part right there. And I'm keeping that up for a little bit because that's a constant reminder of what's really going on there. Instead of us coming together to try to at least make some sort of change, coming together for the fuck shit. Make it make sense. Yeah, niggas could roast, but we not sitting all day roasting. Just like I said, some of y'all men are gonna definitely have to take stands on things and stay firm on it, no matter what the cost. Because at the end of the day, a lot of that could be a test from the man upstairs, and he definitely trying to see where your head is at. Life is full of choices and decisions, you know, and the decisions you make in life could possibly affect what's going on in your future. Majestic salute. And you know what it is? I could honestly say that, bro. But see, it's sad because there's still some good people out here who actually are doing the right shit and standing on their ground. Like I'm one of them. You know, I'm not beefing with nobody again. If I don't know your ass personally, there's no need for me to be beefing with you. So you could try to get any type of uproar out of me. Most you gonna get, you gonna get this educational work like you been getting. And you might get some anger behind it because I'm fucking firm and passionate on that shit. Don't play that. Like I said, like I was saying yesterday, it doesn't matter if I got kids or not. If I'm for the protection of the kids, that should be a fucking blessing right there. Because some of you motherfuckers ain't for the kids. You're not. You know, not even trying to be funny. It's just look at the world we in right now, bro. Look at the world we in. You know, it seems like every time you trying to put your best foot forward, you're gonna have these motherfucking devils trying to push you backwards. Well, see, a lot of us, we know what we stand for. We know we ain't backing down from nothing. No, and it's not about a pride thing or it's not about some, oh, I gotta be the toughest person. No, it's just standing on what's right. You got people who are not the best fighters, but they still gonna stand on their principles, period. Especially when it's involving their integrity and their moral compass. You're gonna have some people that are just gonna sit back for a minute, observe everything, and once it's time to fucking take action, they take action. See, like I'm one of those people, been one of those people. Sometimes I'll sit back and observe a situation before I just attack it. And sometimes that's the best way to do it. And even if I'm going to attack your shit head on, I'm attacking your shit head on. It's not no beating around no bushes. No, nigga, I'm coming straight towards you. Like I said, that, but you was right on that too. They definitely gave tools for some of these fucking people to be donkeys up here. Because if you given a tool to do something right, you know, do what you're supposed to be doing. Like I said before, if some of y'all claim that y'all came on here to do whatever it is you do, then do it. But my thing is, it shouldn't have to come at a cost of drama day in and day out. Like I said, not entertaining nothing I don't need to entertain because grown men don't do that shit. And if I feel I'm going to address something, I'm going to address it. Other than that, it ain't nothing to say. But keep giving out this work I've been given. And if I was considering this like the drug game, then I guess I've been giving out all the good work, and y'all niggas is mad because I'm giving y'all no type of work. Don't need to. I'm gonna treat this like the drug game to a degree. All my clientele and everybody else is in here. All the weed smokers in here getting the good shit from me. All the bad niggas, yeah, y'all niggas might get some dummy bags. And that's exactly what the fuck I'm considering some of y'all dummy bags. If you could come on here and try to troll any type of situation that you know for a fact you wouldn't do in real life. And a lot of times that's all you can do is stay grounded in life, man. Stand firm on it. You're gonna have some storms that's gonna try to blow it away, but man, listen, stand firm, stand to the root, you good. Like I said, you put God first and everything else will fucking fall right into place. And the problem with us always apologizing is because now that always gives somebody else the ammunition to say, oh, but yeah, but you said this and then you turned around and that's how shit gets started again. No, that's how shit gets started. If you stood on it, stand on it. That's it. There's nothing else to say. You know, nothing else to say at all. I don't get how some of y'all can sit here and consider yourselves who y'all are, and then in the same token, you apologizing for something that was right. I'm not apologizing for nothing I said or did right, especially if I know it was morally right. So, nope. Only way you get an apology like that, and it's not nothing. This is nothing a narcissist would say, because apparently, I remember I had a few people call me a narcissist. Let me explain to you what a narcissist is. A narcissist wouldn't even let nobody on the panel. I let people on the panel, but the people that I fuck with and the people that been here since I've been doing this. And even some of the shadow watchers that don't want to be here, whenever they ready to hit the panel and come chill, they already know what it is. It's love over here. It's no narcissism over here at all. But there is education and there is no nonsense and no tolerance to bullshit type of rule over here. Respect is respect, period. And if you're not going to respect the rules and regulations of the house, don't come in this house because you might get shot in your face. Might be booby trapped to get shot in your face and get shot down. You know, and at some point, I feel a purge coming, but it's going to be a purge of just getting rid of some of the bullshit, getting rid of some of the negatives. I don't even think the purge is going to be for those who didn't know that. That purge is going to be for a lot of those that need it. Now, like I said, and it goes to show me that whoever this person was, you've been somewhere looking in this damn notification forever. Or you had to look when it said open panel. Oh, you probably gonna let me up. I don't know none of y'all niggas from a hole in the wall. And y'all ain't never say nothing about nothing. So don't think you just coming to fuck up here. And if y'all haven't done so, for those who still in the chat, it'd be appreciated if y'all drop those links and show each other some love. And if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So it's just it's funny. We gotta stop doing it. We really have to. If I'm supposed to be standing on the rights of the kids, whether I got kids or not, that's a fucking solid thing. Because there's a lot of y'all that got kids and still allow shit to happen to other kids, which doesn't make sense. Like I said, we got to start standing on a lot of things. A lot of us, men and women. Sorry to say that because it's like it's a two-way street. Like I said this morning, you got women who are in good positions, and the minute they stand on their truths, they want you to apologize. Shouldn't have to apologize. My man Briss, salute, bro. You already, yo, and this is something funny though. This is one of my peoples for real. Like, they tell you when there's certain shit you just gotta stand on it, you stand on it, nigga. Fuck it. If you stood on something, and especially if you know it's factual truth, like it's not no hearsay, you got actual proof and fucking evidence that this is what it is, my nigga. It's no way you're gonna fucking tell me I gotta apologize or I gotta fucking no, I'm not doing that. Sorry. You want to dispute me for that? We can dispute, but I'm not apologizing for it. And I'm not standing down on it. And if my morals is telling me I'm right, and if everybody around me is telling me I'm in the right, so who the fuck are you to tell me I'm in the wrong? I'm not doing that. It's just like I said, there's some things in life I'm just not going to entertain. I want to entertain the fact of standing for one thing, and then in the same token, I'm doing something else. I'm not going to do that. And anybody, like I said, doesn't matter if you got kids or not. It should be the fucking principle of standing and trying to at least guide them. Fuck out of here. That's why I said a lot of them is not respecting shit. Because if you saying something 1 minute and then in the same token, you going back to apologize like you did something wrong yourself. No, they got you. They ain't getting me. Facts. And you already know, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. Keep trying to tell people. Tread lightly when you come on this panel or come on this channel. Because I don't just got people that I know from on here. I do have people in real time. It's just that simple. A different type of content creator. That's it. You think I'm gonna sit here and entertain anything outside of lines that I don't need to entertain? You better go back to the outside of my channel. You know, might as well go on the outside of my channel and look and see what's what. Now, Dr. Lena, I need you to cam up real quick, baby. Sorry. I need to know for a fact it's you. Because if not, that means somebody trying to be funny. And again, I'm not entertaining that. 1 second. Oh, okay, okay. That was you. All right, my bad. My bad, Dr. Lena. If that was really you, you could hit the panel. But I still gonna need you to cam up. Because niggas think they crafty, but I'm craftier. It only take one time for you to cross a line or cross something, and I already know how to fucking attack you. Yo, Briss, you already know how I be doing, son. This majority of the time, you know me already. A lot of times, I don't be giving a fuck what nobody say, but there's certain things I'm just really going to stand on. Like I said, you don't need kids to fucking be for the protection of kids. You don't need to have a woman or to be married to stand on the rights of a woman, especially the woman that's not in the world doing anything to get herself harmed. My bad. Like it's not my fault that I was wired this way. Like I said, when it comes to certain shit, I don't give a fuck. You want to get this work. It is what it is. See, you want to come up here so badly for what, bro? I know how I'm gonna do this. Because I could have swore I just kicked you out. So like, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, again, Brother man, let me explain something to you, right? Let me explain something to you real good, because you got the right night and the right time. So see, now I'm gonna use you as an educational tool too. Again, you don't just come in somebody's house, don't speak, and you try to demand anything. That's what we not doing. And you're gonna keep getting your shit sniped. I don't care. If you ain't letting it be known you knew or any of that shit, like I've been saying, you're not coming up here. So what you can do is either sit back and relax and enjoy the show, or get the fuck up out the house. Which one do you want? Like, you trying to take me to a point where you distract something. I'm just going to use you as a little educational bait, and you can send that to whoever else. Don't come in here on some disrespectful shit, because you will get checked, nigga. That's just it. And just like I said, for everybody that do know me, yes, I do not mind y'all coming up here and doing what it is. For everybody else, like I said, you ain't make yourself known, notice, none of that shit. Don't think you just coming up here. And let that be a lesson. Yes, I'm blocked you out the studio until further notice. Because that's how I'm going to just start doing niggas. I'm adamant about that. If you got time to have 1,000 troll accounts, if you got time to come in here and try to be stupid, I'm going to make you smart again. Like, you got the right one. Why it different? And when I'm fucking firm on shit, I mean it. Always remember this: respect goes a long way. And if you ain't showing it, I ain't giving it. To each his own. Again, don't come in here thinking you gonna make any type of demands in my house. What's wrong with you? Am I coming to your house making demands? Am I just coming in your house eating out your refrigerator all rude, ain't saying nothing? No. Fuck out of here. Don't come in here with that shit. You already know, James Salute. So I be saying to people, you want to come in here and make demands. And then saying, oh, this is open panel, right? It's an open panel, but I don't know you from a hole in the wall. You never been in this damn chat at all. We must rocks. Nah, entertaining. Nothing to entertain. Let that be a lesson to whoever. Come one, come all, your brain will be left on the wall. Got rid of one, who else wants some? Exactly. Like I said, I don't just got people that I know from on here. I got actual people that know me and will be on snipe time. Just like playing Call of Duty, you not just like playing Call of Duty with a bunch of glitches. You are not going to win. Stop playing. If you're not getting on this work, go on about your business. Go play with your kids or something. That shit. You think you gonna come in here and distract? You can't. But I'm gonna distract you, and I'm gonna use you as an educational tool for whoever. It's not gonna be no I apologize for nothing when I'm standing on something. And again, the fucking future of these youth is the important thing. The future for us is an important thing. And as far as everybody else, they just irrelevant. Because if you ain't trying to open your eyes and see shit for what it is now, you ain't gonna never see shit. And you gonna be the type of fuckers that fall for any and everything that you see in here. I ain't on them. Don't take a rocket scientist to realize there's certain things that just need to be done. whether you in the best positions or not. Doesn't matter. Like I said, if I see a kid getting jumped, am I supposed to as a fight up? Doesn't matter. Like, come on. Like, it's like none of y'all motherfuckers is seeing that besides the world changing, it's a lot of shit that they shouldn't have to go through. Like I said, no kid should have to worry about coming to school and possibly being, you know, victimized on any level. But like I said, when you say shit like this, oh, we get problems. Oh, so I'm assuming by the way you want to troll here, um, I see what it is. And like I said, I will keep using y'all as educational too, because you are the type of people that will definitely be apologizing when it's all said and done. You know how I like to say it, laugh now, cry later. And a lot of y'all are going to cry later. That part I know. But guess who's going to be laughing? Look at my face. Look at my face. See the smile on my face? What is wrong with these niggas, bro? Like, hey. Again, fellas and ladies, especially those, it don't matter if you're in a high position in life or not. If you stand on your pivot and stand on your square, continue to do so. And I swear, I feel like I'm gonna have to just say this every day. Yo, realist, you actually right, bro. I think I'm gonna have to start saying this from now on. It really need to be embedded into some of these clowns, man. And I'm saying clowns because if you was any type of real adult, you would understand that when it comes to real topics and really trying to make a solution for certain things to happen, there's no time and no place to be playing around. Not here. Play outside with the kids if you're gonna be outside. When you in this house right here, you amongst grown-ups. Period. My bad, y'all. Damn notifications from my what the hell? All these damn notifications from my job. My bad, y'all. See, I be multitasking. You see how at one point I wasn't even looking at the chat. I came right back and looked at a whole message. Like, come on now. DD. Blessings, sis. That's what I be saying. Some of y'all be worried about the wrong things and want to entertain the wrong things. I don't have the time for that. And if it ain't trying to really get towards some building and some sort of something else, then you're not saying nothing to me. And I refuse to even acknowledge anything. Like I said, some of y'all got platforms, and I know some of y'all be speaking on different topics and situations like we all do. Even if you ain't a content creator, y'all done seen what y'all need to see from Jump Street when it comes to me. Scorpio lady, I see you, baby. I see you, baby. But again, don't refrain from whatever it is you're doing. If you stood on it, stand on it. It's just that simple. Yeah, I'm about to really bring it back now from last night too. Um, Again, to some of y'all parents out there, you cannot live your dreams throughout your kid. Can't do that. You know, that's why I'm saying. Some of y'all upset because certain things in life you was on the road to doing, you had to stop either because you probably was about to have your first children, or you probably had to stop for health reasons, et cetera, et cetera. Now, in my all in all view and opinion, this is just my view and opinion. I believe in certain situations that was God right there sitting you down for a reason. And even if your kid does have a talent, as far as the apple don't fall far from the tree, guess what? You shouldn't force them to want to do something that you was trying to do. And if you still at a decent age to do whatever it is you was trying to do, then get back to doing it. Sometimes you're gonna have to take a little stop on the side of the road. But it depends on how long you stay on the side of the road. You could be there for a short time, or you could be there forever. And if you choose to be there forever, there might not be no damn help coming your way, depending. Because we see how they giving it up now. And even if you know you still able to do things, do it. Like I said, yeah, there's a age and a time requirement for certain things in life. But everything else that you know you can do it. For every day that you're alive, you're still learning something new. So take that shit and put it forward. And I feel like this. Some of y'all know y'all fuck up. And then y'all got the kids rebelling too, because if the kid is telling you exactly what it is they want and they don't want, why are you still trying to force it on them? You know? Like I said, if my kid is excellent at tennis, but I know he want to be a doctor, or I know he possibly want to own a business or do something else that he feels is for them, or she feels is for her. Am I supposed to deny that and defer that? No. As a parent, I'm supposed to just guide you the best way possible and have your back. That's it. Sometimes you gotta let the kids decide who they're gonna be in life. You can't fully force things on them. You can't. So it's like I'm saying, if I know I'm a drug dealer and I got kids, am I supposed to force my kids into drug dealing? No, not supposed to do that at all. If anything, I'm pushing them the opposite direction. Look, I don't want y'all doing what I'm doing, and I don't even want to do what I do, but it is what it is. And in that certain standpoint, I would have to literally stop doing what I'm doing in order to set the example. And that's what some of y'all gonna have to do: set that example. Hey, Marley, my purge partner. Yes, we chose violence today. That's what I'm saying. Nobody realized that by now. You ain't gonna realize a lot of things coming down that road. So it's a clear indication that we really have a problem. We have multiple problems that we're gonna have to fix as a whole. Not the shit is gonna sink and it's gonna be worse. You know? And some of y'all parents are gonna definitely, like I said, if it was something in life that you was good at, that your child is good at, or probably maybe a little notch better than you, don't force them to do something. Let them make that decision if that's what they want to do. If my kid loves basketball but decides he wants to play football, hey, I'm all for it. I'm not gonna force him to do what he don't want to do. What I can do is at least give them that support like I'm supposed to as a parent, and keep it pushing and keep pushing them in the right direction. That's it. That's all you could possibly do. So I'll be saying it'd be too much pressure that some of y'all put on these kids to try to excel. Just give them the decent love and just give them the right tools to just keep pushing. You know, and see, like this is my whole thing. you kind of already sparked the wrong things because now when a child resents you, you know why. You can't be in denial of why that child is mad at you or why that child is just moving forward or moving further away from you. You know, like I said, when you force the wrong things on kids, it leaves a bad imprint. They do. If and I'm using this as a educational tool. If I'm a gangbanger, am I supposed to expect my son or my daughter to be gangbanging? No. I'm supposed to expect them to do better than me and exactly be better than me. There's no way around that. And I think the problem is, whew, shout out to my plug again, my bad. Almost got that good ass cough. But the problem is, like I said, some of y'all are so hype and so focused on that one aspect, you're not looking from the other views of opinions from people. And some people might tell you when you're doing too much, but when you're a real friend, you're supposed to. And some of y'all, whether y'all friends, parents, and all that other shit, some of y'all are gonna have to interject sometimes, especially when you see something that's wrong. It's not saying always intervene in certain things that's not your problem. No, you're supposed to. Like I said, I'm not gonna force my kid to do something I know they unhappy doing. And if I see that they unhappy, I'm not gonna keep forcing it on them. It's that simple. Think it's time to start setting the bar a little better. That's all. You know, nothing more, nothing less. Start setting the bar a little bit better. Like I said, I'm not the best example at times because yeah, when I'm on one, I'm on one. That's really about it. But for those who know me, when I stand on the right things, y'all already know there's no backing me down from that. That's all I'm saying. It's time to stop the madness. It's time to really like open up the books of your mind and see that certain things you do and present, it's not always a good look. Like I said, I'm a smoker. I don't give a damn for those who know me. I'm a smoker. But the one thing I don't do, I'm not smoking with no kids and I'm not smoking around them. A lot of times I move the fuck away because that's what you're supposed to do. It's really time to make a difference. And any little way that you can make a difference is the most important thing. You know, it's time to start being a better example towards the younger generation. It's time for the younger generation to see that there are people out there who are trying to at least make some sort of a difference. That's really about it. Oh shit, it's pouring down raining outside. I'm glad I wasn't out. You know, it's something to think about though. It really is. And again, in order to ensure a better future, you're gonna have to stand on things, period. Stand on the right things and continue to stand on the right things, no matter who try to knock something forward. Not going to be able to, you know. You know, in order for the future to change, the youngins are gonna have to change, and they're gonna have to see the change coming from a lot of the adults. And again, we're gonna have to educate each other, and that's the main important thing to remember. Same things they gotta learn from us. We might have to learn some things from them, as long as this world is changing. But the one thing that should never change is humanity for your brother or your sister. Period. Like I said, it's sad the way the things have changed, but that don't mean we should change. Hey, Platty, blessings. Like I said, it's just really something to think about. Again, some of you parents, stop forcing things on your kids that's going to make them rebel against you. They got to find their own identity in life. They can't be a replica of you. They can't be a replica of you. They got to find their own identity in life. And even if you feel that's the best thing for them to do, that don't necessarily mean it is. Take that into consideration. So a lot of things you know for a fact you shouldn't force on kids at all. And it's bad enough they already getting enough forced on them as it is now, with the way the world and society is changing. So come on. Don't you think at some point you should want to give them better? Just saying. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to see any of this shit. And just like my man Briss said earlier, nigga, give a fuck about what you say or how you feel. You can't dispute me when it's coming to truth and facts and knowledge. And if you think you're going to, then that means you're a pure fool. Like I said, it's just certain things you're gonna have to understand in life. When things change, yeah, you change, but you don't change for the bad. You change for the good. If anything, you try to put yourself in a better position so you can put your kids in a better position. Hey, Tanya, blessings. Just gotta understand that when you push these wrong things on the kids, it comes with a consequence. It definitely does. And for those who are just tuning in, you already know. Please hit that like button on the way in. And if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, you're gonna have some people in life that are gonna tell you the truth. And they ain't gonna tell you the truth on some soft voice shit. No. Some people are gonna be real hard hitting. I'm one of them. Especially when it's something that I'm passionate and I'm firm on. Like I said, no kid should have to worry about any type of physical nor mental harm while they trying to grow and develop as a fucking human being. No woman deserves to be raped or possibly beaten to death or killed. Just like us men shouldn't be dying for the wrong shit. So when I stand on that, I stand on that. Give a fuck how you felt about it. But you're gonna get this work. Not always gonna sugarcoat shit. And when I'm triggered, I'm definitely not sugarcoating nothing that comes out this mouth. Standing firm on that. And I still believe in a possible hope for the future to be a little better for at least the ones who want to be woke. But for everybody else, you just a waste of space and you're gonna have to go. Like I said, at some point there are gonna be a lot of battles that we're gonna be facing going down these roads. But stand firm on what the hell you believe in. You know. Yo, Black Soul, you already know, bro. Salute. Well, like I said, it's just some things you're gonna have to not sugarcoat. And I'm not doing that. We got too much people sugarcoating shit now as it is. And them same people that sugarcoating shit is the same people that's backbiting and saying, yo, I apologize for my I'm not apologizing for nothing I said, especially if it was truth. I'll apologize when it's something false. Other than that, ain't getting that. Like I told somebody, I'm gonna have to start reiterating that to a lot of y'all. For every day that you fools is able to wake up and touch a family member, breathe the air, look in the sky, take that as a blessing, and take that as another day to try to do something better in life besides what you're doing. Like I said, some people ain't gonna make it tomorrow. Some people might not make it tonight. Some people are definitely gonna be gone. There's nothing we can do about it. But for those who can do something about it, cherish every damn day like you're supposed to. You know, the time you sitting back, wasting, being stupid, you could be trying to do something to better the future. You could be a part of that change in the future. Like I've been saying, it's gonna take the right people to come together. That's all that is. I felt. Give me a second, y'all. I'm always seeing something I ain't supposed to be seeing. Eh, but that is the truth. That is the undisputed truth right there. Everybody gonna have to start taking the accountability for certain things, and then after that, move forward. That's all you can do. Like I said, be the change for the future. That's not just for the adults. That's for the youngins. And the one thing that should always be a prime focus is happiness, prosperity, and health. You know, definitely making sure it's covered on all fronts as a unit and whatever. It's hard for some people to really even take into consideration that there's going to be hope when you got people that are trying to still give us the downside of it. It's just like I said, these platforms here are built not just solely for drama and bullshit, but it's supposed to be a learning tool for everybody. It's supposed to be a wake up call and a reach out for those who you know for a fact you could possibly reach. And not everybody is up here with drama. Like I said, I know there's sectors in this damn shit, but again, I'm in no sector. I could be traveling through sectors, but I'm in not one specific sector. I'm in my own comfort zone. So when I'm here, I'm here. That's it. But I think that's because I move like that in real life to a degree. You're not gonna catch me in just one specific group. It's always for the good. Like I said, the link is dropped in the chat in case anybody want to pop up. Not gonna keep y'all all night. I know some of y'all had a long day. I had a long day. I should have been trying to nap now, but I couldn't. And I'm glad I'm off until Thursday, like I was saying. So this is why I did this live kind of early. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, I might have to switch poetry night to Friday. I know I was going to do the music Friday, but I think I'm going to have to switch that date for Friday only because my schedule will conflict with everything on Thursday. Uh, oh, I didn't even see you. My fault, Tanya. I got you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm sure.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm sure you've been seeing me talking about this GMA3 scandal that's been hitting the news lately. I've been talking
yeah,
about that. And the thing about that makes me mad about the whole doggone thing is that, because the president of GMA said we can't have this on our show because we don't know what those two is going to do. And they kept this secret for a long time. And they were still married at the time. And and now she's blaming Larry Spencer for their being removed from the show. It's hard to get into a show like GMA, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, they had it all, Nate, and now they lost it. They got to take their L on this. They got to take their L on this, man. This is and they were still married at the time, and the spouses didn't realize that those two was like cozying up. They went to the Queen's funeral and all, and they didn't realize that this was going on.
Some of them be realizing, and some of them really be lost in the loop. I'm gonna be honest with you, Tanya. It's always a mixed bag when it comes to certain things. So some people really be lost in the loop. You be like, wait a minute, I really didn't know this was going on. But then you got those who will spot that off the rip and already see something. But again, you got those who don't want to risk saying
But
nothing
yeah,
because they don't want to risk that money.
yeah, that's the bottom line. She's the president of GMA. She says she can't really have this on their show. You know, they didn't violate company policy. It's just that they can't have it like on their show. If they have those two back on their program, they could argue, do something to the show. That's the bottom line with them. That's the corporate business.
Yeah,
But they I didn't realize. I didn't. Now they got no job. They said they're off the air until they figure out what to do with it. I don't know what they really can do with it, to be perfectly frank. But I like to say that they got to take their L on this. You can't make
yeah,
this stuff up. But I don't watch GMA, but I've seen them on TV a lot of times, and I kind of figured there was something going on between the two of them. But they were still married at the time, and that's what bothers me about it, the whole doggone thing.
yeah,
Yeah, but I'm glad they nipped it in the bud because it's not good for their image on GMA. GMA supposed to be like a entertainment news show. That's
yeah.
what they are
Supposed to
supposed
be
to be,
family, yeah,
huh?
family orientated. It's
Yeah,
supposed to be
family
family
friendly, a
orientated.
news oriented show. A lot of political stuff on there, a lot of good stuff on there. Like the Today Show, like it is.
Yeah,
But they have an image to uphold, and they can't have this kind of image on their show. You know, and I
yeah,
like to say this: those two gotta take their L. You know, they should have just kept it on the down low. But they were out in New York, and those paparazzi or reporters taking pictures of them out there because they know who they are. They're not like regular people, but they said it was going on for months.
Hey, well, you know what? Like I
Yeah,
said, you'd be surprised what's really going on. And
yeah.
sometimes it's somebody might spy like, oh, I knew it. And that's how I start right there.
And now she's blaming Lara Spencer for the two of them not being on GMA. But it's really not her fault. It's you two's fault for having your relation announcing it, and you two were still in the married at the time of the of when this was going on. Okay, they were in the marathon together. Y'all was seen a lot together. Y'all was like really cozying up to each other. So why didn't anybody think that there was something going on between the two of y'all when you didn't have your wedding rings on your fingers? Okay. So I say Amy Robach and TJ Holmes, you gotta take your L on this. You really do. You had all that money. It's hard to get into a newsroom like Good Morning America. I couldn't be on that show. You got to have that certain kind of something to be on that GMA show. They don't just let anybody on there. But they had it all, and they just for whatever reason they just lost it, and now the president of GMA says we got to figure out what to do. But I don't think they'll have two other people. I don't think they'll have their back on GMA after this. No.
Yeah,
It,
I don't know. I doubt
huh?
that. I mean, I don't know. And
I don't
right
know
now,
either, but
you know,
I talked about it on my show. If you don't want to see that on the replay, go ahead. But you know what? You can't make this stuff up. I never seen in the history of entertainment entertainers taking L's. I have never seen anything like it. You can't make this stuff up. Will Smith and his slap across Chris Rock, and he made this dumb announcement that he was in the moment, which he was not in the moment. He knew what he was doing when he got up there. Okay, so Will, you got to take your L for that. Okay, Amber Heard has to pay Johnny Depp a whole boatload of money. Um, Kanye West has to take his L too for having dinner with Donald Trump and a white nationalist. So I have never seen in the history of entertainment entertainers taking L's. I, I don't know what's going on, but I have never seen anything like this in my life that entertainers had to take their L, man. This is the year of entertainers taking L's.
well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Tanya.
Yeah,
It's more than just this year. Entertainers have taken L's over the course of the centuries that we've been
I
in.
know, but I never seen it like this.
Well, guess what? Guess what got introduced from? What's the difference now from back then? I'll
Nothing.
let you answer that. But no, no. What is the difference now from back in the day, and why everything is being so exposed?
Well,
I would,
I guess it wasn't exposed back then when you didn't have the news media on your butt all the time. I guess that's what's different now. Because
that was social media.
back then you
That
didn't
was
hear
social
stuff
media.
like this.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Now we have social media, so
Yeah,
you
we
can
had
hear any
social
and
media. We
everything.
didn't have YouTube or nothing like that back in the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, and now with the back then you didn't. I agree. Back then you didn't really hear nothing about all this stuff because we didn't. The internet wasn't in its infancy as it is now.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I agree because right now we have what we have Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, whatever. You'll see all sorts of stuff being put on the internet that you never saw before in your life. And now everybody's business is on the internet. Because back then you didn't really hear nothing about that stuff because internet wasn't in its infancy then. Everybody was like making prank calls back in the day, with the back then. But as for now, you see it all over the board. You know, it's like the version of Jerry Springer and Maury Povich all in one. You see all their business all over the place.
Exactly.
And I say, where did they find these people? Where did they? That's what Jerry Springer audience says. Where did he find these people? You know,
you,
you
you'd
don't
be
know.
surprised.
I watched Jerry Springer, and you want to know if it was real or fake or what? But I've heard entertainers and comedians be up on there, but you don't know if it was real or fake. But I'm just saying, yeah, I agree. Back then, you didn't really hear all this crap. But right now, with the social media network, being blown up everywhere, you'll hear more and more and more about this. Like I said before, I have never seen anybody like Will or anybody else take L's in their life in my lifetime. I don't know who's going to take an L now.
Well, remember this old saying, and this was
Yeah,
something I was saying. At some point, the stars will fall, and a
yeah,
lot of the
yeah.
stars are
Kanye
falling.
West is falling now. He's got to take his L. I don't know. He don't really give a darn if he takes his L or not, but he's got to
He,
take his L sometime. But I never see anything like this, Nate. That all these people, all these entertainers that supposedly have it all, just taking L's. I've
well, you're
never
gonna see
seen
a lot.
anything like this.
Well, you're gonna see a lot more of it. A
Yeah, I
lot of
know. I
things.
know. You know what? I should have a segment. This take your L segment. I'm gonna have a take your L segment every time that something goes wrong and they got to take an L. Donald Trump is taking his L's. He's losing everything. His organizations got convicted and everything. Donald Trump was taking a lot of L's. Okay, you know. But I like to say thanks, Nate, for having me up here. And you know what? As for Amy Robach and T.J. Holmes, I'm sure they'll probably find another line of work somewhere. But will they? Will any news organization take it on? I'm sure they probably would. With this on there, with this scandal, I don't know. Maybe things will die down, and maybe they'll come back to GMA or go on another news network. You
You
know.
know, and I will tell you this right now before you. I will tell you this right now before you leave off.
Yes.
Don't ever think it's over for somebody because of whatever. Let's look at the coach that was for Boston Celtics. Now with all that situation blowing up with him and Neil Long, guess what?
Yeah.
He still ended up getting a motherfucking job somewhere. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
saying it's not, you're gonna always get a job somewhere because
Yeah.
everybody makes mistakes at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't know why they're getting on Deion Sanders. He's taking what he thought was the right deal for him, and everybody's like he's a sellout. He's this, that, and but Deion Sanders has been in the league for a long time, and I'm sure he knows what he's going to do to that team up there in Colorado. You know. But hi, Chris. Yeah, so I like to say this. You know what they always tell you? Say never have a relationship at your job, you know. But I guess with Emmy Robach and T.J. Holmes, they just couldn't leave. They should have just kept it on the down low, as I always say, because but right now they got spotted by reporters. They took pictures and it hit the fan on them.
But guess what?
Yeah,
If but guess what? That was a decision that they both made.
yeah,
And
they
I'm
sure
saying this,
did.
listen,
They
this is a
sure
decision
did.
that they both made because if y'all both know y'all still currently married to your counterparts,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
should have did
yeah.
it the right
That's what
way,
that's what that's
and
what
that was
matters
it.
because they were still married to each spouses when they was fooling around on each other.
Okay? And that's where a
Yeah,
lot of people mess up. Like I said,
yeah,
you look on that lust factor and not a trust factor. And if
yeah.
you trust
And you
your
know
gut
what? I don't.
sometimes,
And I
you
saw
good.
his wife. She looked pretty. His wife TJ. And I just feel sorry for her that she has to hear about this all over the news, knowing that her husband was was cheating on her with Amy Robach of all these months, and probably didn't realize it until it hit the fan. I would like to be a fly on wall in his house to see what his wife is saying to him now. You know, I really would. But I'd like to say peaches to you, and stop by again if you want to talk about this some more, and I'll be happy to have you.
No doubt, Tanya. You already
Yeah,
know any kind of
yeah.
platform over
And you
here.
know what? Like I said before, back then we were headed for self destruction. You're headed for self destruction. I hope we're not headed for self destruction, Nate, but it just seems like we're on that road over there already.
Well, I can say it's only a small handful. There's
I know
everybody
there
else
is, but
that's gonna
when
wake
we
up.
heard that album, you had it for self destruction. You believed it. It said right things. We sure need an album like that out now. Yep, we're
Now we
headed
need
for
more
self
than now
destruction.
we need more than a song. And that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like It's more than
Yeah,
just a
but
song
but
because
that was a good album, man. It had NWA, no, it had Public Enemy, Big Daddy, yeah, Big Daddy Kane, Heavy D. All those rappers came together to promote that album, Self Destruction. Everybody's losing their minds, and I think we've already lost our minds already. But I just hope we get our minds together. I think we're not the only group that sticks together. Every other group race sticks together for everything, and it seems like we don't seem to be giving a darn. But I hope you're doing a good job there, Nate. I support you 100%, and I'm sure you're doing what you can. And I'm proud of you for that, really do, because I think you're the only decent person around here that seems to give a darn about people and kids and everything else. It seems like we can't get our own way sometimes.
exactly. And I
Yep.
appreciate that. I
Oh,
ain't got
thank
no
you.
choice but to be myself.
Yeah.
If I gotta be somebody else, then I might as well get up off it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try to do my best on Hammer Nation, and Hammer Nation's always been a positive old school. I do my commentary, and we gotta still talking stuff about like this because if we don't, I think we like what that album says. We're headed for self destruction. I don't want us to self destruct. I really don't. But it seems like people are interested in stupid stuff. They're trying to fix what we're trying to fix.
Well, the only ones that are going to self-destruct are the ones who want to try to stop the positivity, because at some point it was already prophesized that it's about to be an uprising of a sort.
Yep.
So
I think we're in a Skynet world. I remember the Terminator Skynet Strikes Back. We're in that Skynet world right now. Yep. Yep. And there's no, I don't know how we're gonna stop Skynet. Skynet's got a mind of its own, and I just think we got to do everything in our power to make sure that we're trying to do the right thing for the next generation. Yours and my generations already did ours, and it's time for this other generation to try fixing what we're trying to fix.
yeah, the job is
Yeah.
still never done though. From generation to generation, the job will never be done. So
No, no, no.
got to
Thank
continue.
you, Chris. Thank you so much for that, and I really appreciate that. And you have a good night there, Nate. Let me just blow kiss.
You already know.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
yeah. Young people, do like what we did back in the 70s and 80s. We tried to do it. We tried to fix our justice system. Our justice system's still messed up, but we still got to fix it. It's not the perfect system in the world, but we try to fix it. But right now, I just hope we're not headed for self destruction. And that's all I gotta say. Thank you very much for having me, Nate, and peaches to you.
Peaches, Tanya. You already
Thank,
know.
thank you.
Have a good one. Yeah, Charles, the Hammer Nation, Tanya. Like I said, if y'all ain't dropped links by now, drop them. I say I ain't gonna keep y'all all night, but it is, it's a real sad reality that we living in. Even when it just came to that, see, I wasn't privy to that shit neither. But like I said, there's just certain things I ain't gonna always delve into. And the one thing that should be self-evident for some of y'all men and women out there, again, in those positions, if you know you in any type of marital situation, why don't you wait until that marital situation is over before you just start running around and doing things? You know, it's not looking down; it's just giving a clear insight on something. If I know I'm married, but I'm possibly moving away from my marriage and I'm doing whatever, I'm gonna wait until it's fully set in stone, and then I'm moving on as I'm supposed to. Main thing is to focus on yourself and do the things you need to do. You know, again, got to stop thinking with the lust factor and think with a trust factor. Sad reality, but you know, like I said, see things like this, even when things happen in the fucking news and in the media, guess what? That's still something to learn right there. That's still an everyday life situation going on. You know, it's just something to think about. And the main things to think about, like I said tonight, think about the kids when it comes to them trying to curve their life out. You don't want them to be a replica of you. They're already a replica of you. They came from you. What you want them to do is be their own person. But also, in the same token, you want them to do what's best for them. And what's best for them, families and all, way it's supposed to be. You know, like I said, whether you have kids or not, you should want to see kids succeed. You got some people that don't got kids, but they are sitting there taking their time out. They are doing little things like coaching sports or doing educational workshops or even just doing the simplest things. You know, for some of them senses that are still open, some of the people are taking their time out, whether they got kids or not. And even for those who got kids, they're taking their time to deal with their kids, your kids, and whoever else's kids. So that right there is a commendable thing to do. Like I said, every little thing you do doesn't matter. It don't always got to be a money aspect. Every little thing you try to contribute to do towards the betterment of the future should be a good thing. But not everybody gonna think that way, you know. Yeah, that's the thing. When you marry kids and all that shit, that is true. That's why I said when it comes to certain situations, you cannot sit here and just think on the lust factor. Even if you feel your marriage is over, wait until you know for a fact everything is finalized. But then this is another thing too. You got people that do want to get divorced, and you got the other person that don't want to get divorced. And I feel that's a fucked up thing too. If I'm not happy and I want to leave, I should be able to leave. But then again, y'all should know if this is the person you say you're going to be with for life, y'all should be able to work that out. Who knows what was going on for that to even lead to that, but that's none of my business. But it just goes to show you sometimes some people don't have a clear indication on what they're going to do before they just do it. And again, when you lead them by a lust factor, that shit is always going to bite you in the ass. But you already know, I wasn't going to keep y'all forever. I know some of y'all got off work or probably still at work. You know, y'all got long days tomorrow as well. You know, no, Scorp, you right on that. But guess what? It's not about owning nobody. My thing is, it's called the maturity level for some people. If you know your significant other or your quote unquote significant other is not happy no more and they want to leave, who are you to deny them that right to leave? And if you try to make it work and it didn't work, that's a clear indication that okay, if we gonna do this, look, yeah, I'll be a different type of person. Oh, you don't want to play that? Okay. Watch how many papers be everywhere you go. You gonna have to sign this. Oh, come on. Nah, it's a whole fact right there. It ain't random or nothing, bro. You said the right thing. And again, and hence why I told people for every day that you able to wake up and breathe and do something that you know could better yourself and better the people around you. Take every day that you alive as a fucking blessing and do something right. That's it. Some people ain't gonna make it to tomorrow. Some people probably ain't make it this afternoon. So probably people didn't wake up this morning. Always remember that. You know? No, I'm not tired. Not at all. You keep hearing, I keep lighting this shit. So it ain't nothing about tired. It's just felt like I said what I needed to say to a degree. Hey, it was basically a part two from last night and this morning. Again, you parents are gonna have to stop forcing things on the kids that you know ain't right for them. Whatever is right for them and they feel is right for them, support it. Stop trying to live out your either quote unquote Hollywood dreams or your sports dreams through your kids. Because it's a clear indication, like a prime example. I said this one time before, and it is true. Look at all these beauty pageants they be having for these little girls and shit. Some of y'all really, it's like y'all really want the kids to live your life or live something that you was doing. That's not healthy at all. And at some point, that psychologically fucks them up. Can't tell me nothing different on that. And like I said, sometimes you're just gonna have to lead by example, no matter what. Yo, Chris, see, like we always on the same page, bro. Because it is the truth. Like, see, I could use my brother for example. My brother could have been playing football or basketball with his size. He chose to do like how I'm doing. Not the same field, but he's working. Like I told him, that I've been telling him that forever. Doesn't matter what you decide to do in life, as long as you're happy. You know, as long as you're happy, you maintain what you need to maintain. You good. You know, because when one door closes, another one is always going to open. Even when I'm in my most negative of moods, I'll still fucking wish well on somebody else. So that's just the person I am. Different type of nigga when it comes to this. Like I said, so you're gonna always have discussions about this. Ain't nothing different. But honestly, you said the best possible thing though, Chris. You really just said the best possible thing. And a lot of people don't realize that. Sometimes you don't force certain things. You just let nature take its course to a degree. You know, still gotta have that balance in life. It's not a dictatorship. You know, it's not a dictatorship at all. Like I said, your kids are already replicas because they came from you, but they supposed to still find their own niche in life and their own identity, and you're supposed to be able to let them carve that. And as long as you let them carve in the right direction, you good. Don't lose focus. Just like I said, that part. And again, us men and women, if we stand on things that we say and we really firmly believe it, we should not be apologizing or conforming to nothing. At some point, you're gonna have to just stand your ground on the battlefield, regardless to what's coming your way. I done been there and done that in real time and on here. So come one, come all, but your brains will be left on the wall. And I don't gotta be on the physical aspect. But just know that you won't get this work. You gotta start breaking the cycle on things. And that's one thing you should be breaking. Like I said, stop forcing the wrong things and the wrong habits on kids. If your kid don't want to be a damn soccer player, let him be what he want to be. If your daughter don't want to run the business that you want her to run, let her do what she do as long as she's happy. And as long as she's doing or he's doing what they're supposed to be doing, that's it. The main focus is to make sure your kids ain't out here on these drugs, to make sure your kids ain't out here shooting and killing, nor robbing or killing either. Their main focus is to try to keep your kid out of the system or out of that damn cemetery. That's just life. Like I said, I ain't keeping everybody tonight. I'm up. Because I could go on all night about this, but I always break shit down. It's best that way. Like I said, it's always something different added to the element. But it is relevant right now that a lot of us men and women, whether we in the highest position or not, stop apologizing for shit that you meant. Put the man upstairs first, plant your fucking roots, and stand on what you fucking mean. That's it. The problem is you can't fucking fall back from truth. The truth is always gonna hurt, whether it comes sweet or it comes sour, but it's always gonna hurt. And you're gonna have a lot of people that are hurt because they're not expecting those to be awoke to certain knowledge. But the world is changing. Some for the good, some for the bad. It's up to a lot of y'all to decide which side you're gonna be on. That's the only time I feel anybody should pick a side. Should I do what's right morally or should I do what's right immorally? Immorally is nothing right about it because that means you're standing for everything opposite. You're going to allow kids to get harmed. You're going to allow women to get raped. You're going to allow women to go through psych traumas, et cetera, et cetera. That's the side you shouldn't be on. It's not the side you should be on, especially if you claim you for the people. And there's some things, that, even in real time, you should not be entertaining because it's not getting you nowhere. It's not leading nowhere positive. Like I said, it's different elements. And again, some of y'all parents get it together. Some of you adults get it together. Some of you young folks get it together. Like I said, we got to come together one way or another. Everybody talking about an enemy. Well, if it's the common enemy, then why are we not together? We shouldn't be the common enemy to each other. That's all I'm going to say. Other than that, definitely about to get my dinner on and relax. I appreciate those who tuned in. If you was new to the channel again, like, share, comment, and subscribe. But for everybody that was here tonight, y'all already know it's love anytime y'all in here. You know, like I said, when the panel do be open, y'all already know. Y'all more than welcome. But don't get it twisted for those who thought they got it twisted earlier today. If you ain't been in not near live, you ain't comment on near video, if you ain't even been somewhere around me or know me like that, you are not coming up here. And if you ain't the people that either been coming up here or even some of the new ones who have already been here, you ain't coming up here. You can go try to pawn bomb or do whatever it is you want to do elsewhere. This ain't the fucking platform for it. Don't let me have to make it that way. It's just a clear and visual warning to all of y'all. Because it's the calmest you're going to hear me say it. And for those that was in here that know me personally, y'all know when I get that type of tone, yeah, they know what it is. Tread lightly when you're in here. Real people do real things. And what you trolls fail to realize is that you do dummy moves trying to troll somebody that's actually making the right moves. You sound stupid and look stupid and you smoke rocks. I think I'm going to keep that. Y'all niggas smoke pristine rocks. Yeah, yeah, I like that. We'll be coming up with some more shit for y'all motherfuckers. That's how I'm gonna shut all you trolls down in one failed swoop every single fucking time. You want smoke, you gonna get smoked in all the wrong directions. You know. Again, I appreciate y'all for rocking out. You know, you could have been anywhere else, but you came in here because you already know what it is. I don't be here unless I have to fucking say some shit. And I'm always gonna have some shit to get off my chest because I live in real time and not in fucking fantasy world, you know? Again, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And for all the friends and family that was in here, y'all already know love is love. You know, I hope y'all all have a blessed evening. Hope y'all all stay safe, keep them third eyes open. Hope most of y'all are getting prepared for tomorrow. Uh, yeah, it will be hump day, middle of the week. You know, but I hope y'all have a blessed evening. I probably might do another live in the morning. 'Cause who knows? There might be some new shit to talk about, like always. So, yeah, this is what we do. Clear invitation that I don't play games with nothing. So if you come here, tread lightly, because you might fall through that iceberg, and it ain't gonna be a good look for you. You do not want to sink in a pool full of knowledge. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You know, and this your boy Nate the Great. Like I said, we're gonna definitely do this. But I'm definitely, oh yeah, before I leave up out of here, yeah, I'm definitely changing the poetry night to Friday. Might get a little bit of poetry, and you also might get some regular music. They got me working for the next couple days from Thursday until, so Thursday really gonna mess with my shit. So yeah, we gonna do that Friday, definitely. But you already know, it's your boy Nate the Great. And until the next live, peace and blessings. We out, y'all.